All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're going to talk about Terence Crawford responding to Canelo Alvarez, who told Turkey Al-Sheikh to kick rocks, something that Terence Crawford apparently didn't expect. Let's talk about that in this video.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you.
So Terence Crawford says, I'm a threat to Canelo Alvarez. I'm a threat to Canelo Alvarez's legacy, because Canelo Alvarez told Turkey Al-Sheikh, no, thank you. I am preparing for a fight with Edgar Berlanga. If you want to talk about making the Terence Crawford fight, we can talk later. Turkey Al-Sheikh took offense to that and said he doesn't want to talk about the fight, and he only wants to pay Canelo Alvarez fair amount of money. Canelo Alvarez said he doesn't like how Turkey Al-Sheikh does business. Also said that Terence Crawford is easy money for him, that he's too small. Something that a lot of people believe right now, having seen Terence Crawford fight Israel Madrimov. A lot of people are saying he's too small. So Terence Crawford is pretty much just not, Canelo Alvarez is pretty much just not taking Terence Crawford very seriously. Well, Terence Crawford didn't like that, and he spoke out, and you heard it. I played it in the beginning of the video. He said, hey, if you need $150 million, you want $200 million for Benavidez, you want $150 million for me. Basically, you're just scared and all of that stuff. I have to say that I disagree. That's not the way that I see Canelo. What I see Canelo doing, is saying, hey, man, I am the man in boxing. And if you're going to do anything with me, you're going to do it the way that I want to do it, because, hey, man, I'm Canelo and you're not. And there's a reality in boxing that Terence Crawford is Terence Crawford and he's not Canelo Alvarez. So Canelo is not going to send. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a problem with Terence. This is not the first time Terence did this. Terence is not going to send somebody else to steal the A side away from Canelo Alvarez. What do you mean by that, Martin? Well, if your guy is bringing all the money and your guy, you already negotiated how much you're going to get paid from your guy, in this case is Terence Crawford and Turkey Al-Sheikh. And Turkey Al-Sheikh then goes out and is going to try to dictate to Canelo how much he's going to pay him, where the fight's going to be, when the fight's going to be, the fight going to be in Saudi Arabia, is the fight going to be in LA? All of that is up to Turkey, because Turkey is paying you a flat fee, Canelo, and paying Terence Crawford a flat fee. And then he's going to take control of that event. Well, if you listen to Al Heyman, out of the mouth of Terence Crawford, during the first negotiations that Terence had with Errol, the one that fell apart, Terence Crawford said Al Heyman told him, why would you want to cap yourself? Why would you want to guarantee? Why would you want to cap yourself? If I tell you I'm going to make you this amount of money, that's all the money that you're going to get. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just say, hey, man, take a smaller cut up front, and then as the fight sells, you get money for revenue from the fight? So that way I make money, you make money, everybody makes money. But if you take this big guarantee, or if you insist on a big guarantee, then guess what? You're not taking any risk. If you don't take any risk on the outcome of the fight, and I'm taking all the risk on the outcome of the fight, then I'm taking all the revenue, all the extra revenue that came associated with my risk. That was pretty much the message that that Al Heyman gave to Terence Crawford when the Errol Spence fight was first getting negotiated before it fell apart. So what do you think is going to change? You think somebody else, Al Heyman, who's advising Canelo Alvarez, talking to Canelo Alvarez, got a relationship with Canelo Alvarez, is going to tell him anything else? If you're going to put a cap on me, brother, you're going to give me a lot of money for that cap. Okay, you're going to give me a lot of money for that cap. And it's going to operate under the system that I want it to be under. But if you're going to, but the $150 million, $250 million to go somewhere and give those guys control, that's probably what Canelo Alvarez is going to say. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to Canelo Alvarez where that fight, if and when that fight takes place. However, it's not a good look right now for Bud or Turki Al-Sheikh, because according to Kevin Iole, their fight just lost $10 million. The gate in LA, I think it was at the BMO Center, wherever it was, did not sell out. The pay-per-views for the fight, according to Kevin Iole, were negligible. So you're just all around not in much of a position to talk to Canelo about making an event and feel like you have any control over him whatsoever. Terence Crawford, though, is guaranteed not to get a fight with Canelo the way that he responded by saying, yeah, I know you fear me now, because I can beat you. I can tear down your legacy. If that's true, shoot, Canelo just going to say no. But what is Canelo going to do now? Well, what is Terence going to do now that Terence realizes that his sugar daddy, Turki Al Sugar Daddy, can't buy him everything that he wants? Who are you going to fight? Well, Turkey is going to put you right over there with who? Jaron Boots Ennis. That is probably what's going to wind up happening for Terence Crawford, is a fight with Jaron Ennis, because that's probably the only fight that they're going to really be able to make. That is a big fight. Otherwise, dude, Terence Crawford is still going to have to get in line with the rest of those PBC fighters at 154 pounds. Now, Turki Al-Sheikh may go for the ride with him and continue to overpay him, or pay him very, very large amount of money for fights that don't sell. But hey, man, if anybody would take that job if they could get it. But I find the whole scenario interesting, man, because it's just so opposite of the PBC. The same thing that, first of all, the PBC wasn't even losing money in fights, and they were getting dogged for overpaying fights. This one, it's like, look, man, we want all boxing matches to lose money. Yay, this is great. Yeah, man, do you realize that how can you actually lose money on a fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk? How do you actually lose money on that fight? How do you lose money on a fight between Terence Crawford and Israel Madmarov? You have to work real hard to lose money doing that. Maybe paying ridiculous amounts of money for a concert in the middle of there. I just think Turki Al-Sheikh and Terence Crawford are trying a lot of gimmicks. And I don't think that they're going to work the way that they want them to work. And it's okay for Terence, because Terence is going to be a very, very wealthy man. It's okay for Turki Al-Sheikh, because Turki Al-Sheikh is going to be a very wealthy man. I don't know how good it is for the structure of boxing if you set those expectations for that money with these fighters, that Turki Al-Sheikh goes away, or that budget gets restrained, and now they got to go back to working under a system where they actually have to get paid where they weigh. It's going to add a lot of frustration. It's going to tear up a lot of negotiations. But we do know for sure that Turki Al-Sheikh's and we know for sure that Turki Al-Sheikh's money is not never ending, because he has a budget that he wants for Canelo. He has only a certain amount of money that he is willing to pay for Gervonta. How can you have an unlimited budget if you're only willing to pay the lower level fighters more money, but you're not willing to do so for the upper level fighters? Very interesting stuff. Please let me know what you think. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.